Okay. Let your light shine. There's been a lot about this lately, a lot about the lights, a lot about everything being changing, DNA activation. Okay, our book today says get into the flow of creation. Okay, so that's similar to let your light shine, get into the flow of creation. And last night, when I went into Astro, St. Michael was saying, write about your thoughts and your feelings. So this message is all about you letting your light shine, you creating things, not necessarily the manifestation anymore, but now bringing it into fruition. Okay, so you were thinking about doing A, B, C. Now you're actually calling the people up, signing the contracts, moving, buying, um, getting a new phone, things like that. Okay, so good. Okay, that's where we are with the energy. We'll see what St. Michael says. We'll shuffle the Mage Tarot deck and the Light Seer deck. Now, we did get Angels from Divinely Guided Tarot. We did get her deck. So I'm going one at a time with that. And it looks like this here. Divinely Guided Light Workers. And they're oracle cards. So they're not tarot cards, they're oracle cards. Oracle cards are like St. Michael's cards, where they give you messages. They don't necessarily have the cups, the swords, the wands, and the pentacles. Okay, and I'll go through them with you one at a time. The first one we picked yesterday was Monitoring Spirits. Okay, so monitoring spirits says, St. Michael says basically, just shield yourself. There's always somebody in a hoodie hiding, watching you. Okay, it says on here, demonic spirits spy energy and target on back. So, studying this card, it doesn't come with a booklet, so I study it with my guides. It's basically just saying there's always somebody in a hoodie hiding, and they're always messing around, and it's never going to end till it's end, right? It's never over till it's over. So, like a gnat, kind of bugs you, kind of watching you, kind of jumping into your food and stuff. Yeah. So, no biggie, but that was the first card out. So, just shield yourself from St. Michael. That's what he says. Okay. And we'll study another one, and I'll show it to you tomorrow. Okay. With St. Michael and all that shuffling, I still got write about your thoughts and your feelings. So we're going to keep that, remember, as the overall energy. Okay, and with the tarot deck, we got Strength. So again, just have strength, let your light shine, bring in your creativity. Okay, this is an energy all about you. Okay, and what I'm getting is from the eclipse yesterday, we got added power. Okay, so we need strength to bring in the manifestations down into reality, into the 4D. So whatever you're working on, bring it into this reality. And just remember that there's always somebody in a hoodie watching you, trying to bring you down, trying to speak negative thoughts. But we don't want to let that happen. We want to keep that out. Okay? We want to keep that out. Now I am going to go through them oracle cards with you one at a time. You also can buy her deck, okay? And this is a picture of it. You can check out Divinely Guided Tarot and check out her deck. But I just love that picture. Isn't that pretty? There's my big crystal ball. Yep, so we love you, Katie. Katie purchased them for me through Angel. So thank you, Katie. Keep having strength. Keep having strength. Okay. Now we're going to go a little bit into the Light Seer deck here that Lee purchased us. And I won't keep mentioning the names, but I just really appreciate it and want to give a shout out to these people. So it's just really nice that they think of you and they do stuff like that. Now this is the third time that I've shuffled and the third time that this comes up on the bottom of the deck. So this is so significant, okay? This is death and rebirth. So this is saying exactly what we said. See the sun just shining? See the sun over here shining on it? Okay, death and rebirth. Now that doesn't get any more plainer than that. They said after the eclipse, everything was going to change. There's a new energy. And look at this card, okay? 3 times it popped out after the shuffle. Death and rebirth. And that picture is, see the hoodie? I'm drawn to the hoodie again, all right? I'm drawn to letting your light shine. And the thumbnail was nature. See, there's nature here. The oracle card was the hoodie. Letting your light shine was the name of the title that they told me to put on. Light will take care of any kind of demonic spirits. It will also make the spy energy go away. And the target on your back, that's good to have because St. Michael will see who shoots the arrows. You're divinely protected. So keep up your strength. But you see all the synchronicities. That's what this reading's about. This reading is about energy. It's about grasping the message, okay? So catching my drift. Death and rebirth. Okay, perfect. Okay, now we're going to jump right into it. St. Michael says, the person that you're asking about is trustworthy. So whether you're thinking about somebody that I'm talking about on this channel, or if you're talking about somebody in your head, they're trustworthy. So be gentle with yourself. Being creative and bringing it into fruition isn't always easy, and it does take a lot of strength. So I understand why the strength card came out. Especially when a lot of you, I feel, okay, have a lot of in your head, people talking to you in your head, and people around you. Like, I don't have a partner anymore or family members to be telling me what to do, okay? My pets and I, we talk telepathic. So I feel that there's a lot of what do I want to say? A lot of yak. Hi, Stephen. Yep, you'll have to rewind when we're done if you just came on now. So yeah, so a lot of yak going on in the head, all right? So it's time to leave the unhealthy situation. Now, just what I got done saying about all the stuff that people are yakking in your head, whether it's in your brain, you talking to yourself with these negative monitoring spirits, or whether it is a family member, a coworker, a job. Again, It's time to leave this unhealthy situation. And if you watch the last few videos, this is what's been coming up. But it's getting a little clearer now, and it's starting to get where it's negative people, places, and things. Okay. So we realize, well, duh, that's an unhealthy situation, but it's trying to narrow it down for you because you're not, some of you are not getting the message. You're not putting action into the message. You're getting the message because I'm telling it to you. St. Michael's telling it to you, but you're not really putting it into action. You're just kind of saying whatever, and it's not going to work. Lean on God and the angels for support. They will give you a plan on how to get out of this. But when I say it's not going to work, it's just going to lower your vibration. It's going to cancel out some of your creativity. Hi, Irene. 444. Yeah, so, some of you still aren't listening. You're listening to the message, but you're not putting in the action. Okay, so keep your eye on the targeted intention. And that's basically the top row for St. Michael. So if you missed this, go back because that was a whole reading in itself. Okay, I'm just going to clarify with the other decks a little bit yet. I feel the need to talk because of the fact that if some of you aren't putting the action into the messages, there will be a tower moment for you. And I really don't want to see that happening. I'm not saying anything evil is going to happen because we're divinely protected, but there's like a tower moment where you may get really depressed and don't want to get out of bed, for example. You may get off of your energy healing program and slack and maybe eat a whole cheesecake and not run for a week. Examples, okay? So we don't want that to happen, and that will happen if we don't stay away from this unhealthy situation, whatever it is, okay? Everything I just said, 5 of Cups, okay? Don't be carrying the guilt. Irene says, yes, off track. Okay, so see, that's what I'm saying. The only way that the monitoring spirits can really mess with you is through the yak yak, okay? You're in control. But if you let the yak yak, I got that from Lee, the yak yak, okay? If you let that get into you, then, and you also have the unhealthy situation itself. So not only the yak yak, but you could be in an unhealthy relationship, job, anything, okay? So only So 5 of Cups, we want to get rid of that again, okay? Contemplation, 5 of Pentacles. You're contemplating, but you're not doing. And again, I'm feeling the energy of, oh, I have all these great plans, but then the negativity comes in, the unhealthy situation comes in, whatever the monitoring spirits are come in, and then it throws you not into action, into a stillness. You see how he's just sitting there? They used to call that daydreaming or spacing out. Okay. Night of questing. So the questing part and the night part are both action parts. That's the part you're missing. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. You're still sad about something, and it's underneath. Lean on the angels for support. So I'm going a little deeper into that because the reason you're still feeling hurt about something is because you're not leaning enough and asking enough for power from the angels. You're thinking, well, if I do this, then this will go away. If I just sell all the clothes, then and get a new set of clothes, I'll feel better about myself. Or if I sell his stuff, then I'll feel better. It's always like about you doing something to get a result, when really the angels just want you to lean on them for support. And Irene mentioned the word procrastination to our last talk, and that's correct. Okay, so keeping your eye on your targeted intention, we got the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is a journey card. So once again, your targeted intention needs action. You're thinking, but you're not doing. That's all this energy is. The whole energy is about that. Now we're going to go back to the monitoring spirits of the oracle cards that we just got sent to us, okay? That's the whole theme, is that you're letting the other spirits mess with your head, whether it's procrastination, anger, not enough action, whatever the roadblock is in your way, you're letting it be in your way. You're not moving it, and we need to move it. Very, very important. Okay, then we have the Knight of Cups. Now, how do we do this? We're going to do this through love. Knights are action and cups are love. So we're going to do it through getting on that horse and riding towards our love. Now, our love could be a new job, a new car, a new mistress, a new mister. It could be a new animal. Whatever it is, it's love. Something that's going to give you love, okay? Six of Pentacles. Now, this is normally my smoking gun, meaning that you've contemplated enough, you're bringing it into action, you're releasing the gun, and it's smoking. This card, it looks like she's juggling many things, right? Six of Pentacles, abundance card. But you see her hands, I'm drawn to her hands. She's balancing it out and bringing it in to fruition. And look inside the card. The card has the beautiful star. That's our destination. The star is your destination. And this is a space card too. He's up in the stars. So you're bringing all the magic into 4D. This is really important because I'm hearing it again. You're doing all this on the other dimensions and it's going wonderful. But then when you come here into 4D and you have to do your Caesar job, or you have to be with that unhealthy spouse or job situation, whatever it is, then the monitoring spirits in your head and prevent you from moving forward. Okay, so we got this crystal clear. Crystal clear. We'll just pull out a few more to end this. Five of Cups again. Okay, now remember the Five of Cups. If something's going to repeat themselves in my decks here, then it's very important. So that again is that walking away from the guilt. It's walking away from what doesn't serve you. That is an Eight of Cups energy. This is more saying that you're letting that stop you from action. Okay, you're letting the guilt of the past, you're letting negative emotions, things like this, stopping you. That's what's doing it. Okay, it's all in your head, but it's not in your head, but it's in your head. Okay, it's not like physical things are coming in play, it's mentally. Okay, it's mentally. Now you got Judgment, and Judgment is under the 10 of Swords, and look how it's shining in the light there. Okay, so everything's a go. You're getting in your own way is all it's saying, because again, you're not leaning enough on the angels for support. That's basically what it's saying there. And then the 10 of Swords came out again, so that's exactly what it is. You're not leaning enough on the angels to get rid of your 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords, okay? 10 of Swords are endings, okay? They're endings of the betrayals, but you're not letting them end. You're kind of carrying them forward because of the monitoring spirits that are talking in your head, in your unhealthy situation. So, to wrap this up, okay, if you are going to let these roadblocks stay in your way, which could be procrastination, which could be a situation, they're veering you off track. Who's they? The monitoring demonic spirits, the negativity, whatever word you want to put on it. The people in the hoods, right? They don't want you to fulfill your mission. So they're going to do everything they can to get you off track. And I just gave you a whole 20-minute reading on how they're doing it, why they're doing it, and how you need to leave it. And the main thing to leave it was leaning on your angels for support and asking them to take out the roadblock, because you've been trying. It's not, you don't get an F at all. You get an A because you have really been trying, but you're not strong enough to move the roadblock. It's cement, and you're not asking for any help to move it. And they're saying, just ask us, we'll help you. Just ask us, we'll help you. Okay, and the last thing from St. Michael says is just take your time making the decision, because you got to pray on it and get the angels in order, but action is required. Okay, thank you for listening.